I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to all the newcomers. Now, this time I am playing here on Stronghold, and basically I'm going to be showing you some spots, jumps, wall runs, and all other sorts of goodies that are going to help you succeed on this map. Alright, to start off, we're going to start off being over here. Now, this map has a lot of things going on for it, with a lot of sights, a lot of line of sights. It's amazing. So I'm going to start with one of my favorite ones, okay? So this is where A-Dom usually is. I believe it's A-Dom, maybe C-Dom, I don't know. One of the domination points is right here. So basically one of the things I like to do is if the enemy team is spawning over here, come over here, lay down, you can see everything right here. It's amazing how much you can see. I mean, just downright amazing. I'll just go ahead and set this thing down so you can kind of see what they might see if you were kind of laying down here. So I mean, this is where you're going to be laying at, right about here. You can fire at all their feet as they go by. If you have a silencer on your gun, it makes it extremely effective because even people that are running right around here, they might not even see you laying there. They're trying to come on running around. Won't even see you. I've gotten so many kills laying underneath that truck, that's unreal. So here's what they'll see. All they see, of course not the outline, but all they'll see is like maybe a little glimpse, but for the most part they're not going to see you there. Alright, so that's one of my favorite spots. Now, what if you're being attacked and you have this area over here, you're spawning over here, they're pushing in on your spawn over here. What can you do? You can head glitch over this thing right here a little bit. You can come over here, head glitch behind this car. There's a couple different options, but most of those are pretty obvious. Now, one of the options you can do is if you see them, if you know they're coming up this ramp over here, kind of just go right over here, kind of behind this tree right here. You got an amazing open line of sight without much visibility there, and they're not going to expect you to be right behind this tree right here. You can kind of just pop behind it for some cover. Pretty much all the way behind it right now. Pop back out, get a couple of shots, pop back in. That was kind of one of the more interesting spots. Now another thing too, people don't know you can climb on this thing. You can climb on it. You can't climb on the centerpiece. You can't climb on this. But you can actually hop up here. You can hop up here and head glitch behind this, fire at them, get behind this, crouch down for some cover, and pop back out, pop back out. Get over here, head glitch behind this. When you're crouched, you got plenty of cover here. Amazing cover. So you can actually hop up here too. And then you can see down the tunnel over here. See through this little crack right here? Awesome spots, awesome spots. You can stand up, and you can actually see all the way into the tunnel over here. You got a little bit of cover here with this this thing right here, pretty much blocking all bullets that are going to come through it. So you got a little bit of cover here. And then you can pop back down, crouch, get some cover, hop back up, fire, like I said before. You can actually hop up here too. There's actually not much of a reason to hop up here. I mean, I guess you can see in there a little bit more. Kind of see in there. You can kind of see over here a little bit, but for the most part, that's pretty pointless. You can also do the same thing for the other side. You do a little head glitch over here, take them out, crouch back down. You can't actually get up here, but you can't lay down or anything. So, I mean, you can, but you can't really look around too much. But if you want to lay down up here, then you can go for it. Whatever floats your boat. So anyways, now we're going to come over here. We all know about this wall run spot, I would hope by now. This is the obvious wall run spot that they actually built into the game. You can head over here, pop around, get some shots off. But if you don't want to actually run through the center, some people still don't know about this, but you can actually go around the side over here, and they might even see you run around this side, so you got to be careful. They might be waiting for you to come around over here, they might be waiting for you to pop out, so they can kill you. Well, one thing you can do, though, is you can actually, wall run right here, hop over, and continue on over, like so. It's going to be a lot harder for you to hit because they're going to expect you to come down on foot. When you're actually up there, you're going to run around. They might still see you, but you're going to catch them a lot more off guard because they're not going to know if you're going to be coming on the ground, in the air, things like that. So here's one of the other spots. I'm not sure if they'll have it patched yet by the time I get it uploaded, but they might have it patched. You can actually hop up here, hop around, and then hop up here. You can actually see over here. Amazing line of sight here. Pop up, get those guys up there. They might actually have this patch by the time this gets uploaded. Who knows? Seems like a lot of people are starting to use it now, so they're probably gonna have it patched. Anyways, heading on down, we can see that we all know about these kind of spots. I mean, all that stuff's kind of obvious. Now, what if you are trying to push in over here to this domination point, though, and they're spawning over here? You're trying to push. You don't want to push over here into the open. You're just going to get fired at from so many different angles. It's unreal how many times you can get fired at. You could come around the side over here, come around the side of the building, but the same issue is going to persist, where they're going to expect you coming from the rooftop. The more least obvious route, anyways, for me has been to come through the building, but even then, you're funneling through one direct entryway. If someone's watching it, you're going to die. Now, the other thing people don't really know about is actually to come around here, you can actually wall run along the edge over here. And boom, you're over. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do it, of course. Kind of just up to your preference. Like you saw me just do right there, you can do that. You can actually kind of come down here a little bit. Just don't do what I just did and die, but you kind of get the gist of things. And I mean, that's pretty much the major points of this map. I know a lot of them are, there's not really much over here on this side of the map, though. I mean, it's kind of just over here. There hasn't been any major spots that I've been able to find. I mean, coming over here on this side to actually flank around people seems to be pretty smart. You come out of this doorway over here, you can actually kill someone if you need to, but anyways, they're gonna, if they see shots fired over here, most likely they're gonna think that most people are gonna come around through here. One of the smarter choices pretty much is always to go around this way, come around. You're going to be farther away from them, but you're also going to be safer that way. You can just head around here then. This path is probably one of the most least traveled places on the map. You can actually get around back to their spawn. And you can also go the exact opposite way. You don't actually have to use this for a, just like that, and you're around the building. Kill someone that might be over here, trying to kill all you guys over at the spawn. So it's just a really interesting way to take care of things. You can hop up there, of course. And you can see people running across here if you need to do any call-outs, but you can't really do anything else other than see them run across there. And, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up. One of the last major spots, I guess there's a couple more major spots right here I can show you. So one of the spots is, of course, if you want to hide over here in this corner and you're actually trying to hide from somebody for some reason, you can actually lay down and then actually go into the corner itself. It'll kind of glitch up a little bit, but you should be able to squeeze right back here, and you're actually going to be very, very little visible. You're only going to see half your body. Alright, so we're going to hop over here now, and we're going to check out this spot. This spot right here is really popular, really high trafficked area. If you know they're spawning over here and you don't want to push into their area because you know that they're spawning over here, of course, they're going to keep coming and funneling through. One of the most popular places right now I've seen is hiding right behind this. You can just crouch down even, hide right here, wait for them to walk by, kill them off. The hard part is, though, is now that you're crouched down here, you kill a couple, the next person that might be right here, they might know you're there. They can easily just kill you. Just like that. Not too hard for them to do. Now, one of the other things you can do is what I like to do is I actually like to stay back some. Kind of move around a little bit. Don't let them know where you're at exactly. Crouch down right beside it. Kill them. Hop up. Crouch down. Over here. Kill them. Kind of gives you a little bit more security at least. Now, the last spots here on this map are going to be not super major, but you never know. They can come in handy. So you see someone up here. They're coming through this spawn. You're just trying to protect yourself. Whatever. We get it. You can crouch down right here on this little ledge. You're actually above the ground here. You can actually see a little bit more. Stand up. Instead of just being down here where you can't really see them coming over this, you can actually just hop up here. You can actually see them coming over. Fire at them too much. Hop down. Crouch. You're in cover. So that's a pretty nice spot. You can actually walk along this ledge completely if you would need to for whatever reason. Now, one of the other major spots is, I guess, right up here on this ledge. You can actually hop up on the second level ledge. You can crouch down right here, kill a couple of them that might be coming around. It's also good for if they're coming up this way. They're going to expect you to be on the stairs anywhere but right here. You can just pop them, kill them. Pretty easy right there. Now, one of the other things, too, that a lot of people don't know about is, of course, you can actually hop up. It doesn't seem like you're actually above this ledge, but you actually are now. You can actually just walk along it. You might wall run a little bit, but you're going to be on this ledge now. So you're up even higher than you were before. Definite advantage. They're not going to expect you all to be up here on this little tiny, whatever you want to call this little tiny edge. Your guy will wall run across it a lot. I don't know why they put this in. I've actually tried getting to places, haven't been able to. Like, actually hop up here. And seeing about trying to get up there or something. I don't really know. I feel like there might be something here though. Anyways, you can actually just walk along the edge, like I said. Kill a couple over here if you need to. This ledge is pretty nice. I've used it a couple of times now in games to be able to get a couple kills with it. And then the very last spot for sure is this spot right here. You can actually hop up on the glass, kind of crouch right here. Not gonna really expect you to be there. You can walk all the way along the glass behind this tree, use it as cover, try and hide. Very obscure place that you'll probably never use. I've never actually used it in a game, but you never know. This spot right here probably be the most beneficial. They come running around here, and you can pop them. And one of the least trafficked areas in the game, I believe, is this little ramp right here, and very little people use it other than the very start of the map. And I think a lot of people forget about it, and I think it should be brought up more. You actually just come around here, and you're in the bottom of the house. You don't have to go through this entranceway right here, like a lot of people think you do. You can head downstairs, flank them, go behind them, and kill them. Well, I hope you guys liked this video, though, and I'll see you in the next one.